Hello, gentle viewers. Welcome to another episode of Out of the Park Baseball 18. We're playing the St. Louis Browns. After our Negro National League series didn't work out so well, we got fired, it wasn't very exciting, so on and so forth. In this episode, we're going to be playing through at least one season, possibly two, to see how if we can make the Browns into a team that won the World Series, where in real life it never did, unfortunately for them. So right now we are projected to finish. So we're in the American League. I keep forgetting that. I keep thinking St. Louis, I think Cardinals, National League. That's not the case. We're not projected to do too well. And only one of our players, Jakey May, is considered to be good enough to make a leaderboard. We'll have to prove some people wrong. Did we build lineups and depth charts last episode? We did. A lot's going to depend on George Sisler. If he can have another season like he did last season, I don't have to be a 388 every season. But we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens, my friends. Got all of our personnel. We don't have scouting turned on. Player development is fine. Are there any interesting... I don't think we have a minor league franchise. We just have the reserve roster. I mean, there are some players on here who could be interesting one day. It's just going to take a while. I really hope Woody English develops into a better hitter. That's going to be a big part of whether he gets called up or not. We just have a lot of people who just don't hit that well. Which is weird given the era. This is the dead ball era. Everyone's supposed to be able to hit well. Not for us, though. I'm really looking forward to Tommy Thomas, our first-round draft pick last season. Picked him 4th overall. If he can pitch effectively, that'll go a long way towards improving our fortunes. Right. Let me just double-check something here. Did I set up that one option? Global settings. I did. Okay. All right. Let us proceed. And we get an injury our very first day. That's a wonderful sign. God damn it, Jack Tobin. I'm actually... you're still considered out, so I can't call you up yet. Do I have... Oh, Billy Southworth can fill in at right field, which I think he was starting there anyway, wasn't he? I guess not. All right, Billy. Oh, that's right. There is no DH yet. There's no DH at all. That will come until 1971. Good. You're healed. That's going to be a big boost to the team. See you later, ball player Crump. Your name is stupid, and so are you. That seemed mean. I'm sorry. I apologize, Crumpy. That was kind of mean. And we're just going to let you play center, and then Lovelace will come in and back you up at center. We need more young talent. I think that's our biggest problem. I mean, Max Bishop is good. George Sisler is good. Lou Fonseca are good. But Sisler's already 33. We don't have a single player under the age of, say, 20 or 25, under the age of 25, who's going to be on this team for very long. But we'll see. We'll see how things progress. Right now, we're in the basement. Another day. You're just made out of glass at this point. I'm going to force you to keep playing, though. Can have Charlie C back. We'll put you on the reserve roster for now. Damn it, White Hoyt. You were a big part of my offseason last year. And if you do come back, you'll help out quite a bit. Pulled muscle 5 days. Suck it up, champ. So we are above 500. This is good. Al Simmons. Oh, it's a chop. Okay. Stupid Doc Ayers. Oh, snap. You're not very good. I wouldn't try to trade for you. Pie Trainer. There was a lot of debate about that, I believe, on Bill James's website recently, where people thought that Pie Trainer was an overrated defender. It was a really good discussion, so if you can find that online, it might be worth your read. Dave Danforth. George Sisler, one player of the week. That's good. 300 homers for Babe Ruth. How old is he at this point? 31. Man, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to hit as many home runs as the historical Babe Ruth did. When did real-life Babe Ruth retire? 1935. He's still got about another 10 years then. His career totals, what, 714 home runs? Right now he has how many? Over 300. So he is behind the pace, but still, he does hold the all-time record for home runs. He hit 64 in 1921. So that's kind of neat. And yeah. Let's take a look at the team. We're scoring runs. This is very good. We're pitching pretty badly. That's not so good. Getting Waite Hoyt back is going to be a major part of that. If we can get him back, I think that'll help quite a bit. Tommy Thomas isn't striking anyone out. Jakey May is barely striking anyone out. Rasty Wright is just not very good. He's just getting lit up. He might be about done in his career. I think as soon as Waite Hoyt gets back, I think he goes to the reserve roster, and then we can see if he can... 2 to 3 weeks for Red Cox. That's not great. He wasn't that great a pitcher this season anyway, so it's not like the end of the world or anything. Yeah, we're not going to have Hoyt back anytime soon because he's an asshole and chose to get injured. I don't appreciate that. We can put you on the roster. I just don't know what we'll do with you. Is there any interesting free agents? Fred Toney. Weren't you on my team? No, you were with the Yankees last season. Oh, sure. Yeah. You could help my team. My pitching is really, really terrible, so anything would be an improvement. Baby Doll Jacobson's having a really good season. That's good to hear. Excellent. Right now, I'm just going to put you on the reserve roster. But I may promote you if it becomes apparent that I should. Ooh, did you gain a little bit of potential? I think you did. Yeah, you were at 50 before. Why are you angry? Oh, you probably want to actually play in the majors. I guess that's fair. I just don't have a spot for you right now. I'm only playing with 22 players, so... I will call up Tony. How are my catchers hitting this season? Meh. Yeah, pretty decent. How is Homer doing? How does he only have 21 games? I could check out the independent minor leagues again and see if they got anyone interesting. Oh, let's do a quick scan. I don't think I can buy anyone from here, can I? wonder. Oh, well, I actually can trade with the Negro National League. Okay. Alright. That's kind of neat. But I don't think it actually works. Or if it does work, it doesn't work correctly. Let's look at the PCL. See, there's lots of mediocre players in the PCL, but I want actual good players. Here we go. Reports. List all PCL players. Because I can buy anyone I want to. Ball player Conley. Really good power, but nothing else. Why do I have to trade for him? I can't just purchase him? I could just send him cash. If I send you like 5,000, would you do that? No. Alright, I'm not going to bother with it then. Maybe it's a Texas League where I can just buy whoever I want. Here we go. Texas League players. Yeah, here we go. I can just buy players directly from the Texas League. He's a good third baseman and a good right fielder. He just doesn't hit very well. Let's actually sort by batter ratings, and I would like to look at contact. There's don't have very many good hitters, do they? You're a decent pitcher. How are you as a hitter? You could actually be a really good reliever. I'll actually go ahead and sign Johnny. And I'll actually promote him right away. Please give me Major League Baseball, St. Louis Browns. He's actually a really good pitcher, or at least could be. Overall. Overall. Where's the guy I just signed? Huh? Yeah, what happened? Where did my guy go? Or did you just put him on the major roster? You might have just put him on the Major League roster. Yeah, there he is. There's Johnny Cooney. Okay. Oh, you're going to be my stopper. And yours going to be a middle reliever. We're going to shift to a four-man rotation just for now, just because I don't have another starter that I trust. I mean, how's Bill Bain's stamina? If I made you into a starter, what would you look like? You'd lose your ability to strike out, but I do need just like a warm body. Let's go ahead and go back to the five-man rotation, and I'll go ahead and put Bain in. Just as someone as a backup. And the rest of you guys can play your positions. Right. Personal message. We don't know when Red Cox is coming back. 5 hits for Lou Fonseca. Was Fonseca a Hall of Famer? No, he actually burned out pretty quickly, it looks like. That's a shame. What were my owner goals for this season? Winning record, upgrade, bullpen, and more people. I might get fired again. You're out for a week. I'm not going to change the roster for that. You can just sort out yourself. I won 5 in a row. I don't think I have voting turned on. Oh, I do. Okay, good. I did disable it. I don't actually care that much. Right. Carry Self is not going to get any better than he is now. Which is a shame, but it doesn't mean he's not useful. So I'm going to go ahead and call you up. And I'm going to have you try to get some experience at all the different utility positions. Just to round you out a little bit. You're not a very good hitter, unfortunately. But we'll have to make it work. How are we doing offensively this season? Bishop's really good. Jacobson's really good. Sizzler is good. Southworth is providing average, but not much else. Severeid's hitting very well indeed. Tony Bockel is a bust. He's completely lost it. I mean, the thing is, Lindstrom's at least a really good second baseman, but he's not going to unseat Bishop anytime soon. Poor Homer Peel. Do we call up Woody English and give him a shot? I think we do. Oh, I need to send someone to the reserve roster. You can go to the reserve roster, Chapman. Alright, I want Woody English to start once every 5 days, and then after a month we'll take a look at him and see how he's handling it. There we go. I think we also need to promote Jacobson in the lineup. He needs to be hitting second. So we'll do that, and we'll do that. Boop. Hopefully that'll get us scoring more runs, but scoring runs is not our problem. Pitching is our problem. And unfortunately, Thomas is league average right now, which is not what I wanted, but it's okay, I guess. May's not bad. Rasty has not recovered. Rasty is actively holding this team back, I think. He's just given up too many home runs. And you led the league in that category last year. Rasty, bro, I think we're going to have to let you go. I'm going to send you to the reserve roster. I'll move you up to third. We'll start Shellen back because it's his turn to start. We'll just have to find another starter. Anyone on the trading block by chance? Only hitters. There's no pitching. That's a shame. I don't really need second base, or I'd take a shot at someone like an Eddie Collins. There's no one here, really. What about the waiver wire? I don't think we have the waiver wire in our league. That's fine. Any other pitching that's interesting? Swafford hits for power. I'd sign him. How much does he want? He wants 2,400. That's fine. And then I need a starting pitcher. I will happily sign you, Rudy. There we go. So I'll wait a little bit, and then I'll see if one of them, which of them signs. They both sign. Awesome. All right. So pitching staff. Rudy, you're the number 5 starter now. And then the other guy's going to be on the reserve roster for just a bit. Unless it's actually an outfield that's actually considerably worse than him. Lovelace plays center. That's the only reason he's still on the roster. And you don't. So you're going to have to wait until a spot opens up. What if I traded you? What would people give me for you? An upgrade at third base would be helpful. Right now my third base is kind of terrible. But I don't think he's an actual upgrade. I think he just looks like one. Let you offer me people like a ball player. That doesn't help a lot. Nope, you only play second, and I'm good at second. You don't actually play any position anymore. William Batch, you are pretty terrible. He's a pretty good third baseman. People aren't going to like him very much. That's kind of a downer. And Chapman is still alive in this version, so that's pretty cool. I forget when he died, though. Oh, he died in 28, that's right. He died in 1928 because it was the same year that the... no? He died in 1920 because it was the same year the Indians won the World Series. Like, that's going to bug me unless I look it up. Ray Chapman. Yeah, he died in 1920. That's right. For those of you who don't know, Ray Chapman was killed with a pitch. That's why everyone wears batting helmets now. There's a really good book called The Pitch That Killed, if you want to learn more about it. I haven't read it in a very long time. Actually, I don't remember the last time I read it, but... Alright, Red, I would like you to go to the reserve roster for now. All we need is a winning record. Ooh, batter of the month for Bishop. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's the other St. Louis. Boo. You are a really good power hitter. Like, you're really good. Let's take a quick look at my outfield right now. Are you better than Southworth? Just give me outfielders, please. Alright, so Southworth, you have the same contact, better gap, better power, same eye. You'll strike out more. And Southworth's not having that great a season. Dumb. Your wish is granted, Horace Allen. Now make me proud. Because, yeah, you're just better than he is. Southworth is a better outfielder. I'll grant him that. And I'll also have Southworth back up at left field. In case Fonseca needs a day off. That was a good call, Horace. I like you. Let's look at salaries. What if I offered you an extension? You'd want $10,000. Oh! I'll have to see what happens at the end of the season because I'm not 100% clear on how free agency works. If, as long as they're on the active roster, I keep them. Here we go. Upcoming free agents. Okay, it actually tells me right off the bat. It's got to be someone on the reserve roster, I think. Yeah, and you're not going to get re-signed. So, okay, that's good. I have to remember he's that upcoming free agents tool. Actually, if we look at my office, here we go. We're going to need to change, which is the least important of these? League news. I would like this to be upcoming free agents. Oh, it doesn't say. I do want my top prospect screen. Okay, there is a way to do top prospects. I know there is. And it's not just on that screen. Front office. Here we go. Okay, upcoming Major League free agents. There's no Rule 5, so let's change you to top prospects. And you're not there. What the shit? No, at least not for how to do that. Where did they used to have top prospects at? It was in one of the main screens. It may just be that no one has top prospects, so let's take a look. People really like Woody English. I could have sworn there was an option. Control budgets. No, it's not in that screen. I mean, I can see them here, obviously. I guess it'll have to do. Shartskava. Wasn't Woody English fairly decent in real life? Not like brilliant, but at least decent. He was okay. Alright, that's enough playing around in the stats. You're not that important, Tony. Hate to break it to you, champ, but you're just not that important. Two weeks out for Southworth. I'm so tired of Jacobson's crap. I'll just leave you two on the roster for now. You've already got your replacement. Southworth himself is a backup anyway. We've got a winning record, but I don't think we're going to win the pennant this year. I just don't think that's realistic, not with this pitching staff. High Pockets Kelly. The nicknames of the past were so much better than ours. Okay. Sizzler. Very nice. Bishop. Bain at reliever. So we could have up to 3 All-Stars. I like that. That's pretty neat. Turns out this Babe Ruth guy is pretty good. I think we already knew that, but maybe we didn't. Jack Rothrock. Okay. Unhappy Ruel. He's a catcher. I don't really have a need. He's actually a really good catcher. What would you want for him? I just want to see approximately how to... You're one of my elite shortstop prospects. That's probably not going to happen. I'm sorry, buddy. It's just not going to happen. was I looking for? Trading block. Is anyone offering a third baseman? No one. If I look up third base... Sammy Hale can play third. Milt Stock can play third, and you can play third. I like the idea of Topper Rigney just because he at least gets on base really, really well. He plays pretty good third base. Which will make him more viable than my current third baseman. Trade for player. What if I just offered you $2,000? Would you take it? Okay, you don't actually want very much. E. Clark. Yeah, I'll make that deal. He's 18, I know, but he's not very good. Ooh, hang on. You can have Clay Hopper. Wow. You really like Clay Hopper. Can I get Larry French off you? You're going to, like, laugh your ass off at me. So in exchange for a second baseman who's not that great, and a minor league outfielder, we're going to get a better third baseman and a significant up... Oh. You're going to take some time to develop, but I'm okay with that. I will actually make this trade. And then you're just going to ride the reserve roster for a while there, Larry, until you can make that a reality. But I'm happy to take a risk on you. And then... yeah, Topper, you're going to be playing third. Because Bockel is just mediocre at best. And I'm going to put you in as a bat. For now, I'll put you in as a third baseman and a second baseman. I think that's fine. Just to back you up for now. So let's see what Lindstrom can do at third. Because in real life, he's actually pretty good. Yeah, 1,700 hits is certainly nothing to sneeze about. All right. Let's proceed. We'll have to see if we're going to do one or two. Let's see, how happy are you? You're pretty happy. You like Billy Southworth. You like the better bullpen. And he wants more people, but he's pretty happy. And if he's happy, I'm happy. Okay, bench coach. Okay, two important things. Bench coach has to get along well with people. You get along well with virtually everybody. That's fine. Why are you saying his contract is expiring? Oh, you need another extension, don't you? Would you take an extension? You would. I like how you get along with my players. I'd like to keep you. We have such a good pitching coach right now. I'm hoping it starts to pay dividends here. Another fucking injury. Jacobson really gets on my nerves. You're just going to have to keep playing through the pain, buddy. How are you not happy with your role on the team? You're a starter. You're hitting, like, second. There's no difference between hitting second and hitting third. Quit your griping. So who made the All-Star team? Oh, we haven't actually seen the All-Star rosters yet. Okay. We're so up to the All-Star game. Here we go. None of my pitchers, which is fair. Sizzler. And Bishop. That's all we got. That's kind of disappointing. They must not have voted for Jacobson in the end. I thought it like a reliever that people liked. I guess not. Alright, continue. Go up to the trading deadline. A trade proposal, you say? I can't give up J.K. May, or especially not Larry French. No. I've actually got my own catcher in the minors that I wouldn't object to calling up. Is it time to actually call up Saltzgaver? How are my catchers doing this season? Merv is pretty bad. Severeid is actually pretty good. Poor Shea. He just can't catch a break, can he? Continue. God damn it. I hate you so much. It's not a serious setback, but he's out for another 8 months. That's a pretty bloody big setback. Which means I'm not going to have him for opening day next season either, I don't think. Do I give him a chance? Is Bokel hitting any better? Not really. I'm going to give him his shot. I'm going to give you your shot at third base. Don't disappoint me. That is really making me angry. Because I traded a decent bit for Hoyt, didn't I? What did it take for me to get Hoyt? Now I don't even remember. I gave you Marty McManus. How has Marty McManus been doing for you? Hilke's a third baseman. God damn it. He's doing okay. I mean, I think I still got the better end of that deal. Unless, of course, he never freaking plays for me. Let me look at my reserve rosters. Larry's pretty good defensively. But he's about as good as English. Like, he's actually hitting really, really well when he's getting the chance. I'm still going to hold off on giving him that promotion, but... Can I get what I most desperately need, which is a significant improvement to my rotation? If I can get that, I will trade Larry Lynn. Or Lynn Larry. I'm always going to call him Larry Lynn. I need a significantly better starting pitcher. No one's offering starting pitching. At all. Which is a real shame. I get Emery Osborne, but again, I can't just upgrading one position. Although third base is important. Tris Speaker sounds awesome, but I've already got an old center fielder who gets hurt all the time. Fred Frankhouse does have the stamina to maybe be a starting pitcher. I'm going to trade for you, and I'm going to try to get something else out of you too. Give me Jimmy Fox. There's no way they're going to take this. Yeah. Like Bob Osborne. Would you give me Bob Osborne? Must be joking, and you don't like it either. Maybe like Ruby Erison. I'm gonna see if I can get Frankhouse cheaper. No, it has to be Larry. I'm not gonna give one of my best prospects away for someone who's not actually a very good starter. So let's just go ahead and proceed to next month. I think we'll finish right around 500. That's my guess. Damn it, wrong St. Louis. Billy Southworth is probably angry that he's not starting. Look, dude, you had your chance, and then Horace Allen is just like, I want to play. And now Allen's hitting way better than you ever did. Sorry, Chief. You got burned. Actually, Horus Hounds are starting to cool off a little bit. We might reconsider what to do with him. This is actually really bad. Sigh. We'll go to the end of the regular season. Ray Culp can come back. You can go to the reserve roster for now. I don't really have a role for you yet. I just got eliminated. Baby doll Jacobson got hurt. Schellenbach got suspended. Now the question is, am I going to get fired? Wait, 200 wins? Who the hell are you? Hooks Douse. I don't think you ever won 200 games in real life. Well, you did. You actually weren't bad. Till the end of the playoffs, please. You can get traded when I'm damn good and ready to trade you. Oh, Jacobson won the batting title. That's pretty neat. Oh, so Andrew Caswell is the new... He wants me to win the championship? He gave me a 4-year extension, but my God. You expect me to win the bloody World Series? I'm not that good. I have 2 years to do it. I guess that's something, but... Holy shit, mate. Okay, what are we gonna do? Let me check the transaction log and see who, if anyone, we released. If we go to front office, it should say upcoming free agents, and there aren't any. I must have let them all go already. That's fine. If we get Wade Hoyt back, that'll help quite a bit. Did French improve at all? He actually lost movement. But he is getting a little better. It's just going to take him a while. I think he's still very, very raw. It's going to take him a while. Billy Southworth wants to be traded. And I have no problem with doing that. What can I get for you? Pretty much the same people I saw earlier. Hale does play third base. I could get Ty Cobb. I don't care how much you don't like playing here. I'm not going to trade you. I have no reason to do so. There's nothing that these teams have that I want. I will check on free agency, however. I don't really need an outfielder. You wouldn't be the worst addition to the team, a good pitcher. A lot of this is going to be the draft. Okay, I will happily activate him, but it's not going to matter. Because I'm sure you're going to have another setback just so I never actually see you play for my team. Max Bishop led the league in... Max Bishop led the league in war. That's pretty good. How much did you get for him? Not very much at all. Damn. Alright. A trade proposal from Cleveland, you say? Oh, none of the Browns won. That's a shame. You'd give me Steve O'Neill, who I know is pretty good. I am not giving up Larry French. I'm just going to call him untouchable. I do need to upgrade, so I will discuss this. I'm going to drop French. I'll actually add Larry Lynn. I don't have a problem with giving him up, because I don't think he's ever going to see playing time with my team. I'll drop Bob Baby Doll Jacobson. This is a good deal, I think. Can I get you to give me a prospect if you have any? You don't really have any. I'll do it. You're now on the Major League roster. Severeid, mate. Can I trade you and get something like a pitcher? I just don't have a need for you. If I can upgrade another position, that would be good. I like the idea of Carl East. Let's trade for him. This will help a little bit. It'll give us a little bit more power. You can't play center, can you? No, you're not really very good as a left fielder either. I can't have like 100 outfielders, but I will put you on there just to see how you do. I'm actually going to put both you guys on the roster for now and give you a chance in spring training. How did I get you? Did I trade for you? Oh, I drafted you. Okay. Yeah, you're both... Oh, shit. I did not see that stamina when I made that trade. He's not going to be very good. I guess he might be. We'll have to see what happens with him. That's really disconcerting. He's not very good. He's not very good. This is a good deal, actually. This is actually a really good deal. Complete. Nope, no awards there. No awards here. Stupid branch, Ricky. AL Cy Young winner. And I will call up Leon Cadore. If I make you back into a starter, what do you look like? You're a 30. Yeah, you really have to be a reliever for us to get anything like good value for you. Which is fine. I don't mind having another reliever. Damn it, Rudy. Okay, seriously, Max Bishop led the league in WAR and doesn't even crack the top 3? That's some bullshit. Mickey Cochran was really good. They were all really, really close, and he was really good this season, too. I guess I can't really sit there and say, yeah, that's not good enough. Let's go up to the Hall of Fame voting. Oh, Harry Gardner. Let's make sure he's on the active roster. We did make a significant upgrade at catcher in that deal with Cleveland. I like that a lot. We'll have to see how that works out for us, though, in this next season to come. We will go ahead and do the 2 seasons. I think we'll just keep going with that for now. And at the end of this, I'll take a look and see how long the video is, and then maybe we'll make adjustments going forward. Baby doll, Jacobson. You're super old, but you still want a batting title. I'm here all week, folks. That's a lot for Joe Dugan. I'm not saying he's not good, but that's... maybe he's actually not that good. Alright, let's take a look at the balloting. Grover Cleveland Alexander. Oh, it's Pete Alexander. He's still really good. I'll make that trade in a minute. Jack Powell, sure. Smokey Joe Wood's career was too short, in my opinion. Yeah, I'll go for Saccott and for Home Run Baker. That's about all I'll do, though. Yeah, Pete Alexander pretty obviously deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He was just really, really good. Here we go. I like that we're doing the Hall of Fame stuff now because it means that people that got in through the Veterans Committee shouldn't get in at all. Like your Travis Lindstroms and the players that actually sucked really badly. Yeah. Okay, today is the draft, and I am... How did Cleveland get 2 first-round picks? That's crazy. That's really crazy. Okay. I get the 6th overall pick. I really want Mel Ott. I guarantee you I won't get him. Yep, not even close. Okay. Let's look at default. Let's look at potential. We do need pitching. Real life Mel Harder made the Hall of Fame. I think I almost have to take it. Let's do it. Draft player. I'm harder to make the Hall of Fame. What the hell am I talking about? He was pretty good for a long time, but no, he never made the Hall of Fame. And I do want a better third baseman if I can get it. You've got some pop, but that's all you've got. You're a little bit more well-rounded. Um. We have a lot of third basemen in the organization, though. It's only like a 50, is there? I will go ahead and draft him. I just don't know if I'll play him season 1. Auto draft, and then I'll actually just go ahead and have you just auto draft the rest for me. We'll get some negotiation. I wonder if they didn't sign their draft pick from last season. That must be it. I'll give you your demands. I'll give you your demands. I'll give you your demands, and I'll give you your demands. I'm not even going to bother signing you. You look pretty terrible, if I'm honest with you. I guess you're not that bad. And I do have lots and lots of money to spend. I just have nothing to spend it on. Any free agents that got better? Like an Elmer Ponder, maybe. Meh. Walsh signed. Hinson signed. Worsler signed. Stroner signed. The only one he hasn't signed yet is Harder, and I'm sure he will soon. There he goes. We need to make some decisions about what to do with this next season. First, let's take another quick look at the batter stats. Bishop was really good. Did your value come from offense or from defense? You were actually below average defensively. And your bat wasn't that good. I don't know why you ended up with as much WAR as you did. I'm going to give you a chance to start this year, English. Peel's 45-40. You're 50-55. It's a pretty obvious decision. The only thing Peel does really well is draw walks, which is useful. Don't get me wrong, but it's not that useful. I should be looking at minor leagues. I'm an idiot. Alexander got voted as well. He should. Do I actually consider... Let's take a look at the Texas League. Give me all their players. Nah, no one here. That's interesting. Okay. Cool. We will sim right up to preseason. Do we not have spring training? Oh, you know what? We do have spring training. I was clicked on the wrong one. There we go. It's going to being a spring training, I think. I'm so tired of seeing Hoyt getting setbacks. God damn it. I'm about ready to fire my freaking team trainer. And now he's going to miss opening day this year as well. And I mean, he hasn't even thrown one inning for me. This was easily like the worst trade in history. I'm really upset about this. This is some bullshit. I don't know why you keep saying he's suffering setbacks, but it's really irritating. Injury proneness normal, my ass. Your shoulder's been inflamed now for over a full year. God damn it, Hoyt. Jacobson can't play center anymore. This is something I would have liked to have known. Shit. I don't have a center fielder then. What if I set you as a right fielder? Yeah, you can't play center anymore. How were you last season? Pretty bad. I know I have way too many people. I need to try to get a center fielder somehow. Like a good defensive center fielder. High Myers wouldn't be bad. He at least hits for contact. Can I do better? I probably can't if I'm honest with you. I could bring in Ty Cobb. Oh, Ty Cobb can't play center anymore either. Nope. This is really obviously a bad trade for us, but I just don't have a compelling reason. I need a center fielder, and I need a good one. I mean, if you'll throw something else in, I would be very pleased, but I don't. I'll ask for Roy C. Johnson. You'll probably turn me down. No, what about Fred Frankhouse? Pat Carraway? Don't tell me we're not getting much in return. This is actually a pretty good deal. If they take it, which I don't know that they will. No, but you'll basically do it for pretty much anyone I want to. You can have Merriweather. Quit your damn griping. Here, Lefty Ortman. I don't know why you're overrating fricking... You're good defensively. See, I have to give up one of my best players in order to get this in return, which is not worth it. You can have Kerr. This is a good deal. Would you quit griping, Luker? I know what you want. You don't want me to give up Southworth. But I need a center fielder. So quit your whining. It had to be done. I don't care what you think of it. We needed a better center fielder, and now we have one. You'll thank me later. Earl Clark is only left and right. That's a shame. I'm going to have you play center field in spring training and see if you can get any better at it. Let's do the same with Swafford. I know another one of you are very good, but maybe you can pick up some center field in spring training and we'll see what happens. There we go. I have too many outfielders, but that's fine for now. I will trade Homer Peel at some point. That time is just not now. We got so much better at catcher. But of course, still the main problem, which is that my pitching still isn't very good. Oh, you increased my budget. You must be pleased with me acquiring Steve O'Neill. Thing is, Wade Hoyt isn't even the big winner that I thought he would be now. He's lost a lot of his talent. Oh, I did not tell you to set up everything. Please do so. And pitching, go nuts. Wade Hoyt is not healthy, but whatever. Don't bother me about injuries in spring training unless they're serious. That's fine. Whatever. I didn't know Urban Shocker was healthy. I will put you back on the 60-day DL. How are you doing? 60-day DL seems like the best move for you two. We won spring training. That's pretty cool. Wow, trading Larry actually gave them the number 9 prospect. Saltzgarver is the number 10. Cool. Alright, so let's start by looking at the injuries. How long are you suspended? You're only suspended for 6 games. That's weird. Oh god, we have such a bad team now in the outfield. Reserve roster. You didn't learn any center field, so you can go back to reserve roster. Reserve roster. I need to put one more person on the reserve roster. I have way too many pitchers, I'll be honest. Yeah, we'll put Fred on the reserve roster too. There we go. Okay, let's put together the lineups. Clear all, clear all. Steve O'Neill, obviously starting catcher, even though he can't pitch. I don't know why they do that sometimes. Doesn't make much sense to me. Murph Shea will back up. I will run Sizzler into the ground. Bishop will play second. Lindstrom will back up. Rigney will play third. Lindstrom will back up. English will play short. Peel will back up, which probably make Peel angry, but he's going to have to deal with it. Fonseca. East. And East will also be our number 1 pinch hitter. Myers can sort of hit, but Lovelace does have some power. I'm going to say Myers, and then Lovelace. And then Baby Doll will play right, and Tobin will back him up. That looks good for the depth chart. I will copy it and paste it. We'll drop O'Neill in again just so it populates a list. There we go. And now we actually sort out who's going to go where in the lineup. Best hitter is Sizzler. There's no question of that. So Sizzler will hit third. Yeah. Jacobson will hit fourth. Fonseca will hit second. Yeah. Bishop will lead off. Then O'Neill. Then English, then Myers, and then Rigney at the bottom. I like that. That's a good lineup. Paste. Pitching. Clear it out. Thomas is the ace. May number 2. Bain number 3. So we'll start Thomas, assuming he's the highest rested, which he is. Cooney will be the stopper. And I guess Kylo and Schellenbach have to be our... Kylo, Schellenbach. Suds, you're going to be kind of a setup guy in the 7th or later. And then everyone else will be middle relief. Johnny Stewart can do some long relief because he's got some good stamina. Yeah. What do I do with Larry French? He's such a good prospect, but his stamina is so terrible that unless everything works out perfectly, he's never going to be a great starter. You could be as angry as you want to, Chief. You're not playing on the Major League roster anytime soon. I think we've actually gotten too hard pitcher in the draft in recent seasons. Can I turn Tony Bokel into a center fielder? Like a good one? Hargraves is good defensively, but that's about it. Shannon's not even that. People really want to get rid of Ty Cobb. I guess I understand it. I'd have to give away a better prospect for that. What if I did offer French? Could I get, like, the best center fielder in the game? I'm not really getting good offers for French. I'm getting decent ones, but I'm not getting great offers. And great offers is what I want. So I'll actually not trade French. I'll put him back on the untouchable list. Okay. Yeah, we need to get rid of some of these people on the reserve roster. My God, do we? I'm just going to cut everyone that doesn't have at least some interesting stat. There we go. I won't bother with this. Eventually they'll just retire. It's fine. All right. With that said, away we go. God damn it, High. I expected... Well, you're really just a backup now anyway, because Lovelace is my starting center fielder. If I thought we could, I would intentionally bottom out and try to get the first overall draft pick. You're a really good defensive outfielder, Tobin. But you're not, right now my other three, unless you could play center, which you can't, I'm not going to bench you. I'm not going to put you up. Let's look a little bit farther. 4 days from Myers, whatever. We're very competitive this season, which is really good news. But I bet we're still being held back by limitation. I would bet a small amount of money on that. Upcoming free agents, no one important. Home. Yeah, the starters are actually better this season, except for Thomas. What's Thomas's problem? He shouldn't be giving up that many homers. He just started walking everyone. That's not ideal. Well, he was always going to be kind of like a short-term solution to the problem anyway. Hi Myers, another day-to-day injury for him. Now he's actually officially injured. So you can enjoy 2 weeks. 5 days for Jakey May. That's whatever. That's just a start. Finally, we can actually see if Waite Hoyt can actually pitch for us anymore. So we're going to put him in as the 5th starter, and Schellenbach's going to do some long relief and some emergency starting pitching. We'll actually get something for our investment in him. Oh, 2,500 hits for Sisler. Very nice. I agree we might be able to use a better third base. How's Rigney doing this season? Rigney's getting on base, but is he playing third base very well? Not really. Yeah, just go ahead and make sure that everyone knows Lovelace is the starter. It's probably what you've been doing, but that's fine. Chicken Hawks. How did Lou Gehrig end up with the Philadelphia A's? Oh, they drafted him. Okay. That sucks for the Yankees. Continue. Is it a real trade proposal? This is the same one you already made, isn't it? I don't want your stupid George Armstrong. Nope, not interested. I need a center fielder. That's what I need to focus on. Get Hi Myers back. This is good. Woody English is actually doing really, really well. I'm just going to put Kadori on the reserve roster because I need the backup center fielder, and right now I don't have one. I'll give Lovelace a chance to actually just play in center and see what happens. Next month. Hope Urban Shocker will be back soon. 5 for 5 and 6 for 6. Holy shit. Continue. I'm just going to put you on the reserve roster. I don't really have a need for you right now. Are you kidding me? Come on. I'm 50 and 32. That's really damn good. You're like Steve O'Neill. You want a better defense, but I don't know what I can do about that. Trade proposal from New York. Pat McNulty is something I need, but not for one of my best pitchers and my best prospect. So no. Reject. Trading deadline. Another trade proposal. Is it a good one? Everyone thinks they can get my 2 best pitchers just by giving me a mediocre center fielder. Nope. No. I'm not giving up Mel Harder. Harder's like my only possible choice for a good starting pitcher. Continue. They're just like throwing mediocre center fielders at me. I genuinely am not going to give up good players for that. 3 days for Jacobson. That's, I mean, it's not fine, but there's nothing I can do about it. 5 for Lovelace. That's really bad. And you still haven't picked up any center field. Tobin has. Right, you're in. You're the starting center fielder. I genuinely don't have another option. Which really sucks. I hope I can pick one up at some point this season. The real downside now, by the way, is that I've cooled off, which means I'm not going to make the World Series this year. Really, really good. We're just not that good. Yeah, there's not a chance in hell we're going to win the World Series this year. Well, I shouldn't say not a chance in hell, but it's really unlikely. We have to win a lot of games in a row. Fine. Two weeks for Fonseca. And we're already missed the playoffs. We did really well this season, though. I think that should count for a lot. Oh, most pitching wins in the league. Good job, man. Goslin won a batting title with a 368. Hornsby almost 400. I don't even know who that guy is, but he's injured. Philadelphia won again. $85 and $6. You're such a grump. He's really happy. You want close to 500. That shouldn't be a problem. Ruben Shocker retires. And the off-season begins. I think we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. We will do the off-season for the next season, next episode. Hope you've enjoyed. We've made some serious progress, but we're going to have to make just a little bit more if we're going to get to a pennant and a possible world championship. But until then, this has been Avindian. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and I bid you good day.